has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Okay, interesting. Rabiot. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. Hernandez crosses. Ball is over the line. McKennie. Camavinga. Rabiot. Gusto. And here's Elise, and it's Gusto. Oh, it's played into the area. Elise goes short. Ware proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Looking for a decent ball in. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Ream cuts out the pass. Ware. Balogun. Reina. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And they've got rid. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Gusto. Rabiot. Gusto. Upamecano. Camavinga. Mbappe. Mbappe. Foot in. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Clears it away. And it's Camavinga. And here's Elise. And that was very necessary. And that is out of play. Ream. Robinson. Reina. Robinson. Aim forwards. Reina. Reina. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Olise did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Dembele. Olise. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Rabiot. Upamecano. Cherki. Rabiot. Gusto. And here's Olise. Rabiot. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Ream. Now it's Weah. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. A chance to play it in. Reina. Well, now here's chance for a shot! Cleared without complication. Mbappe. Cherki. Gusto chasing after it. And here's Dembele. Dembele has got himself a free kick. Cherki. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe spread out to the left. Time to deliver. That is lovely. There's the header! No, couldn't quite control it.
The United States, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oh, can he get onto this? Reina flings in across. That is a brilliant interception.
France look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Where? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Where really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Balogun. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Balogun actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Konate.
France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Crosses it in here.
The United States clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Reina. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
The United States really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Olise. And here's Dembele. Does really well to win the ball there. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Konate, still goalless. Konate. And it's McKennie. Ware has it in a wide position. Out towards the flank. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. Cherki. Rabiot. Balogun. Olise. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Shoots! Caught offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rabiot. Hernandez. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. He is through here. That has been cut short. Gusto. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Gusto. Now he's got space here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Moved on forwards. Reina. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's McKennie. Balogun. Oh, shooting chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Balogun really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
clearance is short. And they've got a throw. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. He is just caressing the ball. Rabiot. Cherki. Rabiot. Olise. Gusto. Great work on the overlap. Nice interception, well timed. Tries to get it clear. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Camavinga. Rabiot. Mbappe. Camavinga. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rabiot. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Where shifted upfield. Robinson. And it's McKennie. Reina. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Dembele. Mbappe, and it's lofted through here. Dembele, big chance! That's a half-decent try.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Where? A probing pass. Reina. And that is going out for a goal kick. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. Cherki. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ream. Where? Now it's Balogun. Gusto with the clearance. The United States have reclaimed it. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a deft little ball. He's in, surely! Cherki. Camavinga. Hernandez. Looks to the other side. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Olise. Richards. Aim forwards. Ream. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. And here's Olise. Can he deliver? Oh, what? And a shot! Olise plays it short. Mbappe! And he welcomes it in. And it's Camavinga. Lobbed in behind. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that is going to irritate the manager, and perhaps he's not alone. They are so tentative in possession. Very little penetration. Ream. That's really well manoeuvred. 15 minutes till half-time. Where? And that's aimed into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Moved on forwards. Ream gets over and intercepts. Richards. Ream. Ream, gently done.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rabiot. Gusto. Cherki. Camavinga. Over to the left. Defending of the desperate variety. Gusto played back in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So who's he picking out? And that has been knocked clear. And it's Camavinga. Konate. Rabiot. Camavinga. Cherki. Hernandez. Hernandez. Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. Richards is there and he can get that clear. The United States keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ream. Richards. McKennie. Richards. McKennie. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's heaved it away. Gusto looking to get on the end of this. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Rabiot. And here's Elise. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Hernandez. Where? 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's played forward. Now it's... And can he finish it? Balogun played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's nice. Cross goes in there. Goes for a shot! Gusto. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Elise. Played out to the right. Cherki. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice physical challenge. Gusto. Half-time getting close now. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Reina. Robinson. Robinson shifted upfield. McKennie. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. McKennie. Balogun. McKennie! Terrific save by Maignan. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short, delivered in, and that has been cleared. Has crossed into the middle. Konate. What a throw in. Nice control. Rabiot defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cherki. Hernandez. That's going to go a long way. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Konate. Olise. And here's Dembele. Danger averted for now. And here's Camavinga. Lovely, now then. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Dembele. And it's Gusto. He has found the way through. Balogun. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Olise, and here's Dembele. Rabiot. Oh, nice touch. And here's Rabiot. Now here's the delivery. McKennie getting this one clear. Calmly anticipates. Upamecano. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Hernandez. Showing good feet. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki. Oh, this is a great position. Dembele, back when it goes. Reina. Hernandez does really well there, strong defending. Mignon sends that a long way. Cherki. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Substitution for United States. Number 11.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Number 10. Christian Pulisic.
And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Mbappe. That's a nicely weighted pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Richards. Robinson. Rabiot. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Robinson. Balogun. McKennie. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the mid, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Konate, aim forwards. Reina. Konate. Rabiot. Konate. Gusto. Rabiot. Camavinga. Out to the right. And that's been won straight back. Ream can get it. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
France really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Ream. Pulisic. It's a good run down the right. Played into the middle. Gusto with the clearance. Reina. Header! Konate gets good distance on it. Ream. And here's Pulisic. Oh, good spread. Pulisic. Lofted it. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good.
Chance, surely! Gets it away. There will be a throw-in. Can he get onto this? It's a goal kick. Gusto. Konate. Camavinga. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. It'll be a throw-in. Rabiot. Plenty waiting in the middle. Time to deliver. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. A corner it is then. And it's been taken short. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Rabiot. Camavinga. And here's Rabiot. Defending of the desperate variety. Balogun. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Nicely shaped cross. And he's cut it out. Camavinga forwards and with intent. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, it's come loose. Pulisic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Balogun.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Robinson. That's tidy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Reina. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Oh, played right into his path. It's Dembele! Robinson gets it clear. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Dembele! That's really well cleared.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's McKennie. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Mbappe chasing after it. And it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in here. Camavinga. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Ream. Pulisic. McKennie. Upamecano cuts it out. Camavinga. Mbappe. Deftly away. Oh, that's neat. Rabiot. Gusto. Oh, what a climb! Ream. Richards. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Cherki. It's run loose here. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's come to nothing. It's a throw-in. Ream. Pulisic. Pulisic making good progress on the right-hand side. And he goes cross-field. He can get that clear. Richards have it back and can go again. Now it's Reina. That's a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitution for United States.
And it's Robinson.
Number 26. Coming on to replace him is...
McKennie picks it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for a decent ball in. And he's there to get it away. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Olise. It's anyone's ball now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ream, gently done. Upamecano. Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Camavinga. Konate. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pulisic. Out of play for a throw. Rabiot. Mbappe. Hernandez picks it up now. Pulisic. Robinson. Reina. And it's Dembele. Cherki. Ream wins the duel this time. Pulisic. Pulisic. Aimed in towards the centre. Richards forwards and with intent. And it's McKennie. Spread out to the left. Can he latch on to this? Great defending, strong and determined. McKennie. He can get that clear. Another throw-in. And here's McKennie. Reina. Is there any support? He takes a shot! Mignon trying to keep this in. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The United States have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And here's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Camavinga. Rabiot. Olise. Oh, smashing header! And he thumps it clear. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Olise. Olise! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Olise with the short one. And it's Hernandez. Good chance here!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. Can he get onto this? Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Pulisic. Reina. He's well put. A real chance! Konate. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Upamecano. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Looking here to chip it through. That is lovely. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pulisic elects to cross. That has found him in acres of space. Upamecano is having a shot! They've played it short. Reina. Muscular approach does pay off here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous here.
Camavinga. Mbappe. Camavinga. Camavinga. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
The United States, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And he cuts out the supply. Hernandez. Camavinga. Upamecano. Cherki. Hernandez. Cherki.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Upamecano. Cherki. Camavinga. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cherki. That's a good ball. Mbappe has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Camavinga. And here's Dembele. And the finish! Should have equalised.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
It's really well cleared. And it's Gusto. Robinson, gently done. Ream. Pulisic. Played out to the right. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Cherki. Camavinga.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's clever. Cherki. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Gusto.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pulisic, that's a delicate pass. Tries a shot! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
United States, after 80 minutes, number 9.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Olise. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Gusto played with finesse. And he's there to clear it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe. So who's he picking out? This might chance! Gets good distance on it. McKennie wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Konate. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. Hernandez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's made its way to... Decent chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
That'll be a throw-in. France can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It is a corner. And it's Gust. There's the shot! Pulisic. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gusto. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Camavinga played into space. McKennie looking for a runner. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And that has been cleared. Richards. McKennie. Over to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Now then, the ball's come loose. Doué purring through the gears. Reina. Pulisic. That is a great pick out. Upamecano cuts it out. Konate. Rabiot. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Camavinga chips it through. McKennie with the clearance.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Camavinga shifted upfield. Pulisic. Konate gets over and intercepts. McKennie. Reina. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Robinson. Reina. McKennie. Ream. McKennie. Richards. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Camavinga. Aim forwards. Pulisic. Ream. Pulisic. Now it's Pulisic. And time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play, and